Welcome back to Les Schwab Tire Center's Outdoor GPS. It's time for Owin's Field Report, sponsored by Les Schwab Tire Centers.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, my field report, you all know, you've been watching us long enough. It's December. What's on my mind in December? It's duck hunting. Okay, when the conditions are, prime and perfect, I might take a day to go chase some steelhead, post the middle of the month, which is right now, by the way. We're going to get to that in a little bit because I do have a report to share for all of us, because yesterday I actually spent a couple hours getting a bunch of my gear ready for this upcoming winter steelhead season, right? We'll get to why in just a little bit. But my week started out really good. We had that front that came through. Again, for all those folks out there that are not duck hunters, just patience, please, just patience. We'll get past it in a hurry. I got a couple photos to show. We had that little front that came in Monday, Tuesday, which really seemed to help. And I know that a lot of my buddies from around the area, all the way down towards Salem and even up south of Salem, south of Seattle, noticed the same thing. So things are relatively good to start the week. Monday, Tuesday, not bad. I could not complain at all. But by Wednesday, Thursday, you could just feel, if you've been doing it long enough, you could just feel that things were really, something was about bad to happen. And yesterday was so bad, I didn't even put my decoys out. I went to the area that I wanted to be in within 150, 200 yards of the exact spot that I wanted to be in, because public land, everyone, right? Sat there for about an hour and a half, never saw a mallard, never saw a duck, period. Lots of geese. But I think, you know how we all are, right? You want to be positive in every way. I think things will change for the better once all this sheet water is gone, because we don't have any real rain in the forecast for a little while. We'll find out from Katie on that in a little bit. So I would expect that we haven't lost all of our birds in the northwest corner, north end at least of Oregon, where I spend my time. I'm just crossing our fingers that we haven't missed it. And I still don't believe that we've had a push, a real push, of northern birds. I have not seen that personally, and I'm out there every day, if not every other day, since the beginning of the season. So, right, be positive. Something good can still happen. This upcoming week can change things. So again, cross your fingers. But here's some photos real quickly that I can show you. Now that, okay, it looks better on your screen than it does to me right here. That is a wall of mallards, by the way. We were done right there. There's 2 limits of mallards. Oh, excuse me, I shouldn't even say that. This was on Monday, so we did actually have that pintail in there. But yeah, it was a great day to get out there, and it was just, everything was perfect as far as conditions, and Drago was wiped out by that time. And then, of course, you got to get the hero shot in there. Yes, the high and dries are still nice and dry, which is the way it's supposed to be. And yeah, of course, my buddy Mr. Fish had to get in there. But no, overall, it was a great day. It was just, and then going forward, here's a couple of shots for the next couple of days. Limits, yes. I was not putting the widgeon in there all the time. And here's one. This is a portrait setting on the camera, right on the phone. It does look really cool. I like that shot of the portrait. Let me know if you like that. Not easy. Kind of got to get the perfect distance and everything to make that happen. Anyway, so overall things were decent, fell apart quick. Steelhead, though, once the rivers did drop, go ahead and put up the first river level. Okay, well, forgive me, I forgot. Okay, he's pulling it up. We'll get here in just a second, but in the end, the rivers did drop, just like they were saying was going to happen, like the forecasts were showing. And they dropped into perfect conditions for most, if not every one of the rivers around. And you're just quickly going to see here, my home river dropped into an area that by Thursday, when I just couldn't, it was just starting to become a struggle chasing birds. I'm thinking, man, I should be in the sled. I should be free drifting. I should be bobber dogging or something. But in the end, we'll get back to the river levels, everyone. In the end, quit pushing buttons, man. You're going crazy with the button pushing back there, aren't you? Sorry, everyone. But yes, everything dropped into a very, very good condition. Doesn't matter. Keep going forward, and you're going to see even along the coast, everything dropped into great, I mean, some spots you could say the absolute best level possible, that you're not going to get better conditions, clarity-wise, level, flow, temperature even for that matter, and rivers that are clean now, right? No debris to speak of coming down. Leaves are gone, sticks are gone. These are just some unbelievably good conditions. Now, here's the catch-22 to that. When you see these rises and falls so fast, well, now you're going to get past it. It's going to get so good, it's going to turn into not great in no time. It's going to get super clear. It's going to get super low until we get some sort of actual weather system that comes back into the area. In a couple minutes here, we're going to check in with Katie. But that's where we're going to be. In about 4 or 5 days, you're going to be literally playing that super low, super clear situation for steelhead in the end of December. Not your typical thing. And if you're not thinking 8-pound fluorocarbon, some P-line, whatever, 8 mil, 10 mil, 12 mil bead, small egg clusters, smaller yarn, whatever it is, 1/8-ounce jigs, you're going to be playing that game. So just be prepared for that. I like that when it happens, but it's nice to go through the first half of the season or so without having to worry about, can they see my line? It's kind of nice when you have a little bit of water. Anyway, go over, send Jason Hambley an email at Procure. There we go. We have your prize pack opportunity for this week. This is all about winter steelhead and that prize pack. Jason does every Monday. Send me the winner. As a matter of fact, if I don't have my phone on me, I have it. We'll announce that winner this upcoming segment. But there you go. It's easy to do, and Jason loves to interact with you. Send him some, interesting comments. Talk to him a little bit. Don't drive him too crazy. All right, let's go ahead and check in with Katie Suniga and find out what this weather is going to be this upcoming weekend. I know, Katie, again, as always, you hit it on the head. I try. I mean, you really did. And it was almost to the point of, man, I hope she's wrong. I sure hope she's wrong, but you weren't. What can we look forward to the rest of this upcoming week?
Not much. If you're wanting rain, snow, then this is not going to be the week for you. We do have a couple of systems coming through, one Monday night, Tuesday, and then one Friday, but really just bringing very small amounts of rain, especially compared to what we started the month off with. Not much snow, keeps melting up there, and then we have foggy conditions through the valley, which we expected this morning. That will eventually mix out and turn to a sunny day. Here's what we have. This is that classic El Nino where you see the split system here, and then it comes down through here. So you have that split stream. This one does want to rejoin and comes back up. That's where we're getting the showers from Monday into Tuesday. Then we have another split flow. This one does not rejoin, gives us some of those more calm conditions. This is that tiny little wiggle that I was telling you on Friday that could give us our next chance for showers. That's all we have all the way through our extended forecast. Here you see a few clouds, you see things move through, along through the valley. These don't show the fog too well, but it is picking some up there. And then you'll notice we go overnight, a few showers sort of starting maybe throughout the day, but about 12 o'clock on Monday is about the time we expect those showers to come in. And here's what I mean. You'll see as we look through the Cascades, not even seeing anything along there that's in that blue color, which indicates that we would have some snow. The 7-day forecast shows this weekend being very nice, a little east wind at times, temperatures in the mid-50s, kind of feels like spring to me. Then we cool back just a bit for those showers Monday, Tuesday, and then it's back to the low 50s as we get into Wednesday. And then overnight, that's the other important thing. We're staying in the 30s for the next couple of nights, but once we go Monday into Tuesday, we're back into the low 40s. So all of these temperatures are above average.
You don't have to worry about anything freezing up in your sled, everyone. That's a good thing. Okay, so I can't let you go without asking some sort of question. Bring her back up here. I got to ask. So does that mean that we're not going to have any option for a white Christmas? Is that just like not on the table at all?
I think that we just talked about this. We do a podcast every Thursday, and we post it up on Thursday, and then you see the video on Friday. I think we talked maybe a 4% chance. We looked at all these ensemble models, like 30 of them, and there was one that showed maybe 1/10 of an inch. So we are saying no chance.
I had to ask. At least we know now, everyone. Katie, thank you. We'll see you in the morning. All right, before we cut to a break, we've got Porter from Portland on the line. Porter from Portland. Okay, I really could go someplace with that. I'm not, but he's got either a comment or a question about the new hunting synopsis for 2024. Porter, what's going on this upcoming year?
Oh, there's just going to be some changes. The new synopses are out, fishing and hunting. And what happened this year, I've been fishing or hunting on the Coast Range for over 40 years, and they have 2 seasons. The first season is for 4 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and the second season is usually a full week. But for over 40 years, the first season was always the week before Thanksgiving, and the second season was the week of Thanksgiving. Okay. Well, this year, which was last month, they switched it over that the first season was the week of Thanksgiving, and the second season after the week after Thanksgiving week. So, but this year with the new synopsis, they switched it back. So those people that have to put in for their vacations earlier in the year, they better check their weeks of for the hunting, because I know one guy that did the regular thing, put in early, and then when it came up to hunting season, he took the wrong week off.
Right. Oh, well, hey, first thing, great update. Thank you for that, for those folks that spend time on the west side. But I got to ask, did you like the fact that they changed that actual season a week later, or did you prefer, and it's all based on the calendar, that's all the only reason why that happened. Same thing happened with us, with our bow season. But did you like that, being a little bit later, or did you prefer it to be that week earlier?
It didn't, it was okay, because I took the week off, did the right one, and it's only for 4 days, so I still was able to enjoy Thanksgiving. But the weather seems to be changing every year, moving back, and it was so sunny and warm up there. So it was kind of nice because, like I said, I've been doing it for over 40 years. It's usually rainy and miserable, yeah. But the weather just keeps getting pushed back in the calendar year, and it was really nice up there, actually.
Well, very good. Thank you very much for the report. We appreciate it, Porter. And one thing I would say on that, everyone, it's an El Nino year, okay? I've been here my entire life, 52 years, believe it or not. I know I look like I'm 30. That's a joke. This is nothing new. This is just an El Nino year. Deal with it. You can go back for 40 years of history. Ain't nothing different. I hate to bust a bunch of people's bubbles. All right, we're going to cut to a quick break. When we come back, I've got Pat Hoagland for the first time here in the studio. He is the new executive director for the CCA Oregon. If you've been wondering maybe why you should become a member, or maybe you already are and you're just curious on what they're working on, we're going to meet Pat. We'll talk about that in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Outdoor GPS is brought to you by P-Line, because we fish, by Hawken Fishing, perfection in fishing gear, and by Haxton's Canvas and Upholstery, the trusted name of the Pacific Northwest.